Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel unveiling Lewin's field theory. Have you ever wondered how your personality forms and changes throughout your life? Kurt Lewin's field theory might just have the answers you're looking for. Let's embark on a journey into the realm of psychology, specifically Lewin's field theory. Kurt Lewin, a pioneer in social, organizational, and applied psychology, proposed this theory in the early 20th century. His innovative perspective shifted the way we perceive human behavior and personality, emphasizing the dynamic interplay between the individual and their environment. Lewin's field theory, often symbolized as B=FPE, encapsulates a simple but profound idea. Here, B stands for behavior, P for person, and E for environment. The function F signifies that behavior is a function of both the person and their environment. This equation implies that our behaviors are not solely a product of our individual characteristics or our environment, but rather a combination of both. Consider a chess game. Each move is determined not only by the piece's characteristics but also by their positions on the board. Similarly, Lewin believed that understanding human behavior requires considering both the individual's personal characteristics and their environmental context. This theory is like a map, guiding us through the complexities of human behavior. Lewin's field theory encourages us to view behavior not as a static trait, but as a dynamic process that is continually shaped and reshaped by the forces of the person and the environment. This perspective is crucial in many fields, from psychology to education to business. It helps therapists understand their clients better, teachers to design more effective learning environments, and managers to create more productive workspaces. In essence, Lewin's field theory is a lens through which we can view the world, illuminating the intricate dance between the self and the surroundings. It reminds us that we are not isolated entities, but rather part of a dynamic, interconnected web of relationships and environments. Now that we have a basic understanding of Lewin's field theory, let's dive deeper into its components. The structure of personality. Imagine your personality as an ever-changing field. This field, according to Lewin, is the life space where our psychological activities occur. Now, what do we mean by life space? Picture it as a comprehensive map of your psychological world. It includes you as a person, your goals, your desires, and the environment around you. It's a complex web of all the psychological realities that you experience. You see, Lewin believed that our behaviors are not just about who we are as individuals, but are heavily influenced by the psychological environment we find ourselves in. This environment includes both the physical realities around us, such as our home or workplace, and the social realities, such as our relationships and cultural backgrounds. So, how do we navigate this life space? Well, Lewin suggests that we are driven by psychological forces. These forces can be thought of as the motivations that guide our behaviors. They could be our basic needs like hunger or thirst, or more complex drives like the desire for success or social acceptance. These forces are not static, but constantly changing based on our environment and experiences. For instance, the force of hunger will increase as time passes from your last meal and will decrease once you eat. Similarly, the force of a desire for success may increase as you approach a deadline or face a challenging task. But here's the interesting part. Not all forces are equal. Some forces can be stronger than others, and this can lead to conflicts. For example, your desire to be successful might conflict with your need for leisure. How you resolve these conflicts shapes your behavior and ultimately your personality. So, our personality structure, as per Lewin, is a dynamic field shaped by a myriad of forces. But how exactly does this dynamic field function? The dynamics of personality. In Lewin's view, our personality doesn't just exist, it functions. It is a field of forces that interact and influence each other. Just as the planets in the cosmos exert gravitational pull on each other, shaping the universe's dynamics, the different parts of our personality interact within what Lewin called the life space. Imagine your life space as a field where all your psychological realities exist. It's like a stage where the drama of your life unfolds with all its characters, your needs, desires, fears, and aspirations interacting and influencing each other. And the plot of this drama, that's your behavior, the observable manifestation of these interactions. Lewin's equation, B=F of P and E, encapsulates this beautifully. It states that behavior, represented by B, is a function of the person and their environment. Here, P represents the person, their needs, perceptions, and internal realities. E, on the other hand, symbolizes the external environment, the physical and social realities that surround us. This equation highlights that our behavior is not just a product of who we are, but also of where we are. It's a dance between the internal and external, our nature and our nurture. We're not passive actors on the stage of life, but active participants, continually shaping and being shaped by our environment. But what fuels this dance? What motivates our behavior? Lewin proposed that our life space is filled with tension systems. These are psychological forces that arise from our unfulfilled needs and desires. The development of personality. The development of personality for Lewin is a continuous process of change and adaptation. This evolution is deeply intertwined with changes in our life space, the psychological environment which we inhabit. Our life space is fluid and dynamic, responding to the ebb and flow of our experiences, relationships, and circumstances. As our life space shifts, so does our personality. Now let's delve into two pivotal concepts proposed by Lewin that contribute to this ongoing transformation: psychological genetics and genetic psychology. These terms may sound daunting, but they're actually quite simple. Psychological genetics refers to the process of how a person's behavior and personality evolve over time. It's like watching a movie of one's life, taking note of how each scene, each interaction, each decision shapes the character's development. On the other hand, genetic psychology is a bit like rewinding that movie. It's the study of how past experiences and behaviors influence current ones. It's about tracing back our actions and reactions to their roots, understanding how past events have molded us into the individuals we are today. For instance, a person who was constantly praised for their achievements as a child might grow into an adult who seeks validation and approval. This is psychological genetics at work, the evolution of behavior over time. Yet, when this adult feels anxious if they don't receive enough recognition, that's genetic psychology, the impact of past experiences on present behavior. In this way, Lewin's field theory paints a picture of personality as an ever-evolving entity shaped by our life space and experiences. It's a dance of past and present, of cause and effect, of action and reaction. So when we talk about personality development, we're not talking about a static one-time event. We're talking about a lifelong journey, a process of continuous change and adaptation. We're talking about the complex interplay between our life space and our experiences, between our past and our present. In conclusion, Lewin's field theory offers a holistic approach to understanding personality, illustrating how our behavior is a product of our interactions with our environment, constantly evolving over time. Conclusion. So, we've journeyed through the structure, dynamics, and development of personality according to Lewin's field theory. We began by dissecting the structure of personality, exploring how our patterns of thought, feelings, and behavior make us who we are. We then delved into the dynamics of personality, understanding how our internal psychological processes and external social influences interact to shape our actions. Finally, we looked at the development of personality, acknowledging that our personal traits are not set in stone, but rather are subject to change and growth over time. Lewin's field theory has provided us with profound insights into human behavior. It emphasizes that our personalities are not isolated entities, but are deeply influenced by our environment and experiences. It is a reminder that we are complex beings, continually shaped by the world around us. Remember, our personalities are as much a part of us as they are a reflection of our interactions with the world around us. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Lewin's field theory. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and follow the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thanks for watching.